time for Dublin Comic-Con. I am so excited. This is crazy because this is like the con that I had always planned to go to. When I knew I was going to be in Ireland for the year, I was like, all right, I'm definitely going to go to Dublin Comic-Con. But I did not expect that I would already have gone to two cons here, which is so cool that I got the chance to do that. But this is the one I've been waiting for, so I cannot wait. I've never been to an actual like Comic-Con before. You know, I've gone to a fan expo, but I've never done an actual Comic-Con, which is crazy because growing up, I always wanted to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and I never thought that I would go to so many conventions in my life and still have never gone to an official Comic-Con, so this is exciting. I'm gonna be cosplaying today as Naja from What We Do in the Shadows, which I have done in the past. I did it at KatsuCon 2025, yes, and I have not worn it since. I'm upset because two things. One, it comes with like a crinoline underneath it to make it more poofy, but I did not have room to bring that in my suitcase over, so I don't have that. Oh my god, my arm is getting tired from holding my phone up. And also, I don't have, she has like little like buns on the top of her head, but when I wore them to KatsuCon, they started to break and I had to like hot glue them multiple times that night. And then when I was looking at the wig, I did not know where they went. So I don't have those, which is kind of sad because I feel like that's kind of like a signature of her outfit. So I don't have those, and I also don't have fangs. So I don't have three things that kind of make the outfit important. But I was thinking like, I knew I wanted fangs last time because I've always wanted to wear fangs also because I love vampires and all of that, but I was doing a photo shoot last time and I knew I wanted those for that. But since I'm not doing a photo shoot, I'm just gonna be like out walking around. I was like, all right, it would be fun to have the fangs, but also like, I wanna eat and drink whenever I please and not worry about it. So no fangs for me, but I tried on the outfit again last night just to make sure I have everything. And I love it so much. It's one of my favorite cosplays. I feel so good in it and I love it so much, so I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna pack it and bring it with me because I have to go on public transportation, and the dress, even without the poof, is still pretty big. So I'm gonna pack it and then I will fully get ready there. But right now I'm gonna just do my base makeup because I am gonna do black lipstick, but I also don't wanna screw it up before I get there. I will be bringing it with me, but I'm just gonna like put the finishing touches on my makeup once I get there. Gonna finish my coffee, gonna put my makeup on. I'm gonna look even paler than I do now if that's possible, and then we'll get going. We are ready to go. Got my cosplay on. Just kidding, it's in my bag. This is what I'm wearing over because I like tried to wear as like little clothing as I can so that I don't have to carry it, but at the same time I don't want to be cold. But I have this like fleece and then I have my tights under this, so I think I'll be okay. We're gonna go get the bus, head on over. This is like the least amount I've had to travel for a con ever, so I'm very happy. Let's head on over. We have made it inside. So I realized I actually went through an exit and I got in and I was like, wait, where do I get my wristbands? And I went up and I asked someone, they're like, oh, at the entrance. And I was like, oh, I guess I went through an exit. So I somehow got in first just through an exit, but now I'm in, got my wristband, and I think I'm in Artist Alley. They kind of like brought us into Artist Alley or Dealer's Hall, so I'm gonna explore around here for a little bit, and I'm like already hungry. I want to check out what the food situation is, and then we'll go from there. This was $12. Get me out of here. So I'm now outside, as you can see. I think I might head back soon. I guess I'll take off my wig and everything, but I went around the convention center, the Artist Alley, and I saw someone dressed up as Nandor and Naja, so I got a picture with them, which was awesome. And that's been like the highlight of my time. I am going to the anime rave tonight, so I don't mind heading back now to then like be rested for this evening. So I think that's what I'll do. Oh my god, I didn't even see what I look like. I am already leaving the con. This is maybe 3 or 5 minutes after I took that last video. It was so sweet. A girl came up to me and she said that she loved my dress, so that made me feel good. But I am leaving now. I'll discuss my thoughts when I get back because I have many thoughts, so we'll chat when I get back. Hello, it is hours later and it is now time to get ready to go to, I think it's called Sexy Nerds is the official name of the anime party I'm going to. I've always wanted to go to one of these anime raves, but they've just never been near me, so I'm sucking it up and going. I took a nap earlier to give myself the courage to go, so I'm doing it, I'm going, and you can't stop me. So as I get ready, I want to talk about my experience at Dublin Comic-Con this morning. It was an interesting time. I think that might have been like the least amount of time I've ever spent at a convention ever. This is why. I've never encountered a more poorly constructed convention center than the Dublin Convention Center. It didn't, so like I've been going to cons for like 4 or 5 years now. Most convention centers, they, have a few floors, and then they're really big floors that you can, go around, do whatever. I still actually have a good amount of contour on. All right. And yeah, so it's a lot of space. Now, for this being an official Comic-Con, there was a lot of people there. And the way that it was, so basically, this convention center, it didn't build like regular floors. Instead, it didn't build back into space, it just built up. There was 5 levels. I couldn't believe how high up this place went. 5 levels, and each of them only had like one thing per floor, and it just wasn't enough space. So everyone was constantly trying to get on the elevators. There wasn't enough space for everyone on the elevators, and I almost had a situation similar to one I had at Otakon like 4 years ago when I first went. I was worried we were gonna have a situation where we're getting stuck on the escalators because there were so many people crowding by the bottom of it because we just couldn't move. Each floor was only a small hallway and then a big room that had stuff going on, either Artist Alley or the panels or whatever. It just felt so poorly constructed. I was just like, what? Also, I got that hot dog that I showed for €12. I cannot even fathom spending more than $2 or $5 on a hot dog, and it was on this big roll. I don't know, but I was starving, so I got it anyway. I'm not one to normally complain about the way cons are run because everyone is different, and I like to just experience the difference of it all. But this one, I knew walking in, I was like, I don't know about this. I just knew that I didn't know if it was for me. And this is one thing I will say, and if you watch my other con vlogs, I've said the same thing. I am not the biggest fan of the way cons are run outside of the States, just because that's what I'm used to. Just because normally, when I went to MCM Birmingham and same with MegaCon Live, it's normally just one big room that everything's in, and I liked having the different space. So I was super excited for this one because I was like, oh my god, finally, it's gonna be in an actual convention center. This never happens. And then the layout of it wasn't Dublin Comic-Con itself. It's whoever constructed the Dublin Convention Center. I don't know why they built it that way, to be up instead of super far back. And there was a lot of space when you did go in, but it was just one big room and that was it. I don't know. Maybe I needed to explore more, but it was so overwhelming. I got overstimulated literally immediately. So I was like, get me out of here. I'm gonna get a lot of blush on my nose, do that cute thing. But I did end up meeting a Nandor and Naja cosplayer, but they were running a booth, so it was really cool. I literally saw Nandor from afar and I was like, oh my god, and I saw Naja next to him and I was like, this is amazing. The actual layout of the con was just not my favorite. But now I'm getting ready to travel. I'm kind of dreading the travel, but it's whatever. To go to Sexy Nerds, I think. And I will be dressing up as Kami, making a reappearance, and I'll be leaving shortly. So yeah. All right, be honest, does this look like my hair? Because I kind of feel like it does. I really kind of feel like with the beanie on, it looks like this is my actual hair. Also, if I lose this beanie, I will cry because last time I went out and I wore a beanie, I lost it. So if I lose it, I'll be so upset. But let's head to the bus to then go take another bus. And then we'll be there.